But my question is, I listen what you are not listening, because I'm a community activist, and at the same time, I am a person who speaks different languages. What I listen is, you say that you are not taking the quota for the asylum seekers in Alberta. But you've done a great thing to the Ukrainians. You open it, you see the taxpayers' money. You open it for opportunities. You open it for licenses. But then what I hear is why you are rejecting for these people. Are they different from the Ukrainians, or there is other things that you see as a politician? It is not from me, but it is from the other people what I listen from there. And I need a clarification from you to send back to them.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that we saw with the Ukrainian community. First of all, they didn't come in as refugees. They came in as evacuees. And so many of them had money, and many of them had the ability to get jobs right away. And we looked at this, actually. So of about 65,000 people who came in, there's only about 1,700 who are relying on government services. So the Ukrainian community that did an incredible job of being able to get people employed, get them working, and that is a perfect model. What the federal government wanted to do was put 28,000 people on a plane from Quebec and then just drop them off at our airport. And I can tell you that is we don't have hotel space for 28,000 people. We don't have to come and ask us to pay for it. And so that's why we have always taken the approach that let's let the employer find a person who they can give a job to, because as soon as they have a job, then they have an income to be able to get a rental apartment, and then they don't have to rely on government services. That's what we're trying to do. And that has always been the way that we've been able to successfully bring people into our province. But they're trying to do something completely different. In the past, this is the thing that we have to realize, is that in the past, the majority of people who would come into our country as asylum seeker might come across the border. Now they're coming through the airports. We used to only have 4,000 or 5,000 people a year come through the airports. Last year was 40,000. This year is going to be 60,000. That is the easiest way to control your border. You should have a visa if you're coming. You should show that you've got a return airplane ticket. And unfortunately, a lot of people who come in that way don't end up getting their refugee claim affirmed. They're just trying to find a fast track around the appropriate system. And that's not fair to everybody else who is, first of all, a genuine asylum seeker, and those who are trying to follow the rules. But to your point, you're very right that we need to find ways to support new communities as we did with the Ukrainians. We need to be able to have the driver's license change in. We need to be able to have a website that gives them access to the programs in their language that they understand. We need to connect them with English as a second language. Those are things that we learned by bringing in so many Ukrainians, that there's some other services we need to add. And I've talked to Mohammed Hussein about how we can do that for genuine asylum seekers in our province. Thank you.